Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is, of course, your boy LL here, and today we're going to be talking about this Web3 browser called Decentr, which is part of these surf-to-earn browsers out there, which we have reviewed in the past on the channel. Some of them have gone defunct, and some of them are still around. And in matter of fact, today I wrote an article at my new website called The Digital Wanderers, where I actually compare some of these pay-to-surf browsers out there. So in case you're interested in more of these, definitely go check this article out. And there's a lot of other crypto articles and other ways to make basically money written on this website. So definitely go check that out. But today we're going to be focusing on Decentr solely. And this is part of the Cosmos WASM. So it's part of these IBC chains basically. The browser comes along with its own wallet. You can technically use your own Kepler seed phrase, but for the security reasons, I would basically just put out a new seed phrase and then move money or the payments from this wallet into the Kepler wallet that you might be using, just to be basically secure about it. And this is available on mobile devices and I believe on Windows, Mac OS, and also on Linux. So actually, let's go into looking. Yeah, so there's a Linux version also available, Intel chip and MY chips also available, and then there's iOS and Android as well. And then there's obviously the Blockchain Explorer. And it is actually a pretty lightweight wallet based on my testing, and it's kind of like under the radar in a lot of ways. A lot of people haven't really talked about it. It's already like 1 year old, and there's a lot of like good stuff in terms of their like model. It's kind of similar to Brave, but then again, it's not exactly the same thing. And Brave has become significantly a lot more unpopular ever since the referral program was stopped, which basically, well, ended up like people just like stopped promoting it. So one of the things you're going to be doing here is that when you visit different types of websites, these are basically collecting type of a data, and that data is basically used to basically pay you out. When your data is being used by different entities, you are getting paid in the tokens, essentially, for doing so. So, and then obviously you have the staking mechanism, because all the Cosmos WASM chains basically use the delegated proof of stake. So you don't need to basically dump your tokens. You can basically just use them to stake to get more rewards, basically. And as I said, there is the inbuilt wallet in the actual browser, which we're going to be touching upon a bit later on. And here's a bit of a roadmap. There's a couple of exchanges where currently the token is supported. I'm going to leave those exchange links down below. And there's going to be some other plans in the Q2, including a DEX listing, ads implementation in the D Hub. So that's going to be more use cases for the actual tokens. I believe you can use the tokens to basically insert ads in the system, which is pretty good. Auto update systems, loaning systems and repayments, subscription systems. Is that for actual websites or what? I'm not really quite sure. And then there's going to be Android full functionality, decentralized VPN. Those are becoming a lot more popular. iOS and different types of things. And AI models of behavior are going to be also done on the PDV. And there are a lot of different partners, obviously, here on in terms of what they're part of it. And here is the docs team, so that's a pretty good thing that you have actual team that we know who are running the thing. And then there's a bit of a Q&A section where you go into talking about like other aspects about the project. Now, they have a couple of these hubs, basically, and I actually posted one of my articles here. So this is not just basically just a platform. It does also have this sort of a feed where people are allowed to basically post out articles that they have wrote, or they can, it's basically like an inbuilt like plugin platform, and by posting stuff and you getting upvoted, it's going to be increasing your PDV, which is basically the reward system in the thing, which is paid out monthly. And there are a couple of different categories here for technology. Doesn't seem to be one for crypto. That's something that I always found interesting about these all types of blogging platforms, is that they don't have a specific crypto category, even though that is kind of like the prime example of the people who are going to be the initial users. So not having a crypto category is kind of like weird. But there seems to be like some good quality articles written here altogether, and you just hit new post and basically are able to do it. And this is connected to your wallet. Also, by signing up, I think you get one token for free, or at least some from free tokens when you create an account. So this is the D Hub. And then there is also like the D portal, which is basically showing out the token price and the PDV rewards. So this is based on, it fluctuates. It's not just a number that goes down and up. I mean, up and up and up and up. It fluctuates based on the data that you have basically provided when you're actually using the browser. And here you have like all that information, and here you can see your assets. You're able to add other tokens here. There's the staking, and the that is the commission that they are taking. I don't know the APY. I'm gonna be saying anywhere from 30% to 15%. I haven't looked into it. And then there is the VPN capability here. I think I used this in the past or something. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so there's a couple of like interesting things, and then just loading system that's also quite interesting. And here, when you open up a new tab, you have like pre-search, for example. Here you can use, different things, different search engines. I think you can change the default one. And here you can see your rewards. Here you can see the price of the token and the PDV. And here is the token on CoinMarketCap. Currently, the market cap of 1.3 million. There seems to be a bit of blurry here on the thing, and I think this is something to do with my own personal settings on like Chromium-based browsers that I'm using. But once I'm like scrolling out, it actually fixes the blurriness. I don't know where it's actually originating from, but I have this problem on my old Chromium browsers right now. And as I already said, the exchange links are down below, where you can basically able to be buying it right now on Ascendex and on Poloniex. And here on the side, we have an ad block. So basically, when you go to a website, I can switch off the ads or put on the ads. So you have the ability to basically, browse the internet on a quite private matter. And then you have your actual wallet here as well. So this is installed, pre-installed in here. You can actually add Kepler as well. And here you can see your activity, your assets, and staking. It's the same dash that we just looked into, but you can access it from here as well. And here you can also like put out, immediately click, and it will take you to these things as well. So there's kind of like good thing. And also you have the ability to change out the mainnet to the testnet as well. And it supports basically a lot of other things. You got like deep block here. Well, we actually touched upon here. And then I have like my Kepler here as well, because the Decentr wallet, to my understanding, is not like supported on multiple platforms out there as a login method right now. So you have to basically use Kepler to basically log into any platform that you will be using. But overall, like I would say that this is actually a pretty decent project, and the rewards are paid out monthly, and that's kind of standard with a lot of these platforms out there. And there's no KYC like there is with Brave. So definitely if you're looking to get some extra money and you don't mind using a different browser, because I think that we should move away from Google's products in total. So I think this is a great alternative to a lot of browsers out there right now, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more features in the future which are going to be enhancing the experience further on and bringing a lot more value. And then there is the referral program, which I forgot to mention, and this can be found by clicking your account on the top, and this basically allows you to also connect to Kepler straight away, or mobile app, and restore your seed phrase, and also change it to night theme, which is pretty nice actually. And you get 10 Decentr by each referral, and by inviting more, this reward basically will ramp up. And then there's also like bonus milestones as you bring in more people. So there is kind of like incentive to bring on more people to basically using out the browser. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more reviews on the channel, obviously, and I will be seeing you guys on the next thing, whenever that may be. Thanks for watching. See you soon.